Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. May 20th, it goes down. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Now, a fight that I really want to see, that I've been pushing for on the channel as my voice grows in the boxing world, is IBF champion Kell Brook, the special one, versus the truth, Errol Spence Jr. Now, May 20th, it goes down. Sheffield. It's going to take place in Kell Brook's backyard, and it's a great fight. A lot of great fights. This weekend we have Danny Garcia versus Keith Thurman, a welterweight fight. They're talking about Pacquiao versus Amir Khan. It's not really confirmed. Bob Arum is saying it's not confirmed. A lot of people doubt that it's going to happen, but Pacquiao's tweeting about it. Khan's tweeting about it. So possibly that. And then you have a mandatory situation with the champion and a mandatory who are supposed to face each other May 20th in Sheffield, and that's Brook versus Spence. Now, it's a great fight. It's a telling fight, and one of the reasons I was pushing for this fight is what's right for boxing. But in addition to that, it's a fight we need for Errol Spence and also Kell Brook, because Kell Brook, his best name at welterweight is Sean Porter. He beat him, and then he got stabbed, and he kind of regressed in terms of his competition. He was fighting mandatories and guys we knew couldn't beat him. So aside from jumping up 2 divisions, which was foolish in my opinion, to fight Gennady Golovkin, even though he exposed some vulnerabilities and did pretty well, he also sustained an injury in that fight, and he lost the fight. So he no longer has a perfect record, but I mean, what's done is done. So this will help establish the stature of Kell Brook at welterweight, because we knew he was good. He beat Sean Porter, came across the pond, great win, but then he kind of, like I said, regressed. The same thing with Errol Spence. He's fought people's leftovers, if you will. Chris Algieri after Khan got to him, after Ruslan Provodnikov, after Pacquiao had got to him. He fought Leonard Bundu after Keith Thurman had already got to him and beat him. You know what I mean? So even though he beat those guys better than the previous big names that they had fought, they had lost to the big names that they had faced, basically. So this is going to be a good test to see where Errol Spence Jr. is, if he's really ready like he believes he is, and hashtags man down and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to it. Now, with Ego Weight Watchers, aka ILL, I give you guys a look into the fighter's lifestyle, some progress pics, before, after pics, that type of thing, especially if there's a fight coming up. And Kell Brook, on his Instagram account, he just posted this, and he says he's enjoying training, and it's a picture of him. He looks big, but he looks in shape. And I mean, I have to assume, since he just posted this picture, and then the training facility that he tagged, they just posted it also within the last few hours, I think 13 hours ago. So it was both posted on the same day. So I'm assuming this is a current picture of him. I mean, obviously people have throwback Thursdays and stuff, but it's not Thursday. So I'm going to assume that this is a current picture of him and what he's looking like. And he looks like he's in shape. Now, judging by the shape that he's in, I would not be surprised one bit from looking at this, since it looks like he's already in shape, if he in the background knew that he would probably be likely to face Errol Spence, because it looked like Amir Khan wasn't trying to fight him. Amir Khan was saying, hey, 70-30%, even though Kell Brook's the champion. You know the champion's not going to go for that, right? And he was saying he wanted a tune-up and stuff like that. So it looked like Kell Brook was being backed into a wall, if you will, where it was looking like he was going to have to fight Errol Spence. So I would not be surprised if he already got some light training in, because he already looks like he's coming down in weight, and he already looks like he's in good shape. So he held all the cards, so to speak, because it was his decision. He was the one with the extension, and the extension that was running out. So him and his team knew if they were going to pick Errol Spence or if they're going to move up to 154. So it looks like, based on the shape that he's in right now, based on this picture, it looks like they knew their decision and probably started getting their mileage in, their road work in, and start coming down in weight. Because I seen Kell Brook pictures and videos and stuff a few months ago, and he looked kind of bloated. He looked a lot bigger. So to me, it looks like Kell Brook's already been training for this event, and now he should definitely be in training camp. Errol Spence is in camp in Texas, so this overall should be a good fight. You have two pretty big welterweights, and what I mean by big is just you look at their frame and stuff. These are guys that can definitely move up. I mean, obviously Kell Brook already moved up to 160, even though he was unsuccessful. He held his own in spots against the best middleweight in the world, which is Gennady Golovkin, right? And Errol Spence looks like he can definitely move up to 154. He said he would move up, in fact, for like a Canelo Alvarez, even though Alvarez at this point is no longer at 54. So they're big welterweights. When I think of small welterweights, I think of guys who just moved up from 140. I think of Pacquiao. I think of Mayweather. They're not really the biggest. You can look at their arms, their body mass, their BMI, and stuff like that, and see they're not the biggest guys. They kind of deal with bigger guys based on skill. But Kell Brook is a big welterweight. He's in shape. He's muscular. Same thing with Errol Spence Jr. So those guys are two big welterweights. One loss between the two of them. It's still a really good fight, and I'm looking forward to it, man. I think May 20th, if Errol Spence wins, I mean, you have a new sheriff in town. If Kell Brook wins, then you just put a stop to a rising prospect contender who was getting a lot of praise, and you know what I mean, you hushed the critics, and then you also like put that into the like urban legend category, like he wasn't ready. Kell Brook has said some interesting things. He's coming into this fight confident. He said he's going to do a number on Errol Spence Jr. So I just want to see it. May 20th. In the past, he's compared him to Jeff Lacey, who lost to Joe Calzaghe, which is a weird comparison because I mean, I don't think Jeff Lacey was getting the type of praise from like the Floyd Mayweathers, the Freddie Roaches and Broners, and people who've actually seen him fight or been in the ring with him, like Broner and Mayweather. I don't remember Jeff Lacey. A lot of people thought he was going to be nice, but I don't remember people praising him like Errol Spence Jr. They're two totally different fighters, and even Calzaghe, totally different fighter than Kell Brook. So it's kind of weird to hear that comparison. Like, but let's see if Kell Brook can make him into the next Jeff Lacey and then prove all the critics wrong and stuff, because a lot of people think Spence is going to win, a lot of people think Brook is going to win, and that's how you know it's the mark of a good fight, because the people are split. May 20th it goes down. Let me know who you think is going to win, Brook, Spence. Right now both guys look like they're in camp gearing up for what should be a very good fight. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.